Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for returning, even after watching my ugly mug. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Now let's go over. I'd like to talk about an empowering way to kind of see the how linear life works. Okay, I'm going to go into a couple concepts, but again, this is something that if you can really grasp and kind of implement into your life, you can really embody it. So let me show you what most people do, and I've done it. Everybody I know has done it, and this is kind of a consequence of living in the world. Okay, we have our past, and then we have our present, and then we have our future. Now, what most people do is that we take the files from our past and we put them in the future. We look and we move back and we look at our past, see how often we failed, how much we sucked at something. We see that we don't have any really big achievements, all that other stuff. And we say, man, I really sucked in the past. And so obviously if I sucked in the past, and my future is going to look the same, right? So we're putting our files, let's say these are files. Oh, that's awful. But they're files, okay? And we're putting all those files into the future. Now, where should the piles of the past remain? In the past, okay? Don't misfile them and put them in the future folder, okay? In the future drawer, okay? This is, because what happens is we put our past into our future, and then it affects our present, and we get depressed, right? I've done it. I've become suicidally depressed because I've only seen my future to be a reflection of my past, and it's affected my future, or affected my present, right? And so when you do that, when you take the files from the past, put them in the future, it affects your present. It makes you so disempowered. You get depressed, you get discouraged. It steals your power. It steals it, okay? Now, we don't want to do this, okay? If we've done this in the past, which you probably have, let's not do this. Let's say no. What we want to do, let me redraw this out again. Draw it out again, folks. Okay. We want to see this differently. We want to be compelled not by our past, but by our future. Okay? So what we want to do is have our future vision affect our present. So we want to have, again, to create a vision, we want to move towards something and not away. Remember? So we want to take this and actually have it feed our present. Have our future vision feed our present. Okay? And we want to, now the past, people say, oh, I don't worry about the past. Past is past. Well, okay, that's one way to see it, but you can be much more empowered if you use the past. Okay, consider the past to be like a bucket. Okay? All right, well, anyway, it's a bucket. It's a bucket that you can use for your present. All your experiences, okay, everything you've learned, learnings, all your insights, all your creations, all your skills you've learned from the past, and your natural talents that you've used. All this stuff, connections, that's another thing, connections. All these stuff from the past we want to use. And we can use these and put them in our present. So draw a line between you and your past, because you are not your past. And sometimes when people don't have a future, they return to their past. You ever see anybody who doesn't have a future? They have no goals and ambition. They have no dreams, and they're cynical, and they're a naysayer, but they always return to the past. Their glory days from when they were like, in high school. And Al Bundy is, if you watch Married with Children, Al Bundy is the person who I think of, because he always think of his heydays in high school as the football player, right? He's always going like this, like he has a football, right? So don't be Al Bundy, okay? Draw a dividing line between your present and your past, and utilize it as a bucket of information, wisdom, and everything you've learned, so that it could feed your present. Okay? It will actually feed your future, which will feed your present. Okay? And if you look at it like this, it's very, very powerful. Because, you know, and when you do it like this, all you have is guilt and shame from the past. Guilt and shame. Okay? That's all you have. But if you look at it like from this perspective, it will shift everything about your life, because your future is not a reflection of your past. It is a reflection of who you are being in the present. But you must be compelled and pulled by the future vision in order for you to be the person you're meant to be. Now, you don't want to get rid of your past, because if you were just a blank slate, it would take you much longer to get there because you wouldn't be able to do anything. You don't want to be a blank slate. Okay? You have, however old you are, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years of experiences, knowledge, and wisdom, and talents, and skills, and connections that you can utilize from your past. That is powerful. Don't negate that. Don't forget that. That's amazing. If you think you're too old to succeed or whatever, I can give you stories of people in their 70s and 80s who have done amazing things, multi-million-dollar things, because they've taken their past and used it to their advantage. Use it to your advantage. That's the whole point, is to get everything out of it to make you the person that you're meant to be, so you can actually build the future you're meant to build. But you need that future vision in order to do it. So I want to kind of come from these two different perspectives. Now, and I want to ask you again, is one of these right and one of these wrong? No. Okay? If you want to have no future and live in your past, you are more than welcome to do that. I don't want to be like that, and I don't want my friends to be like that, and people who I love to be like that, because quite frankly, this is a losing proposition here. Okay? These are not inspired people. They don't go anywhere. They're negative, and they're going to pull you down. Somebody said it once, it's like crabs in a bucket. You know how you keep crabs in a bucket? You throw one in. You don't even have to put a lid on it. You throw a second and third one in. They're all so busy pulling each other down, nobody ever gets out of the bucket. Okay? Don't be a crab. Don't be an Al Bundy. Okay? Develop a creative vision for your future that will compel you to use what you've learned in the past to allow you to be who you're meant to be in the present to create that future. So, this is just a little tidbit. I hope you really get it and grasp it. Watch this video a few times if that helps to get absorbed into your consciousness, and it will. And you're going to be pretty awesome because of that. And it's going to change slowly how you see the world. So again, thanks for watching, you guys. I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching. Have a super productive week. Make it an awesome day today. Bye-bye.